In this tutorial, I'll show you how to log into Ellevation and create charts that show your students' proficiency and growth in different areas that are tested on WIDA. So first, go to login.ellevationeducation.com and log in. If you don't know if you have an account, please reach out to your language and culture specialist to see if they can set one up for you. When you log in, navigate in your top menu to Students and then select Student List, which I'm actually already looking at, but just to make sure that you are too, when you log in, you can go straight to Students and then Student List. And then on this screen, as it says, there's a student list, but you can see at the top, you have an option to create a chart. So what I would like to chart for the students I'm looking at is I want to chart their growth. So I'm going to type in the word growth to find the growth field options, and I can see I can chart several different types of growth, the overall growth, the composite level, and also growth in each domain. So let's say I want to look at the speaking level growth. So I'll select that, and now I have a chart, a histogram that shows how many students are making higher or lower growth. And it's sorting students into these bins, minus 0.72, etc., automatically, but I actually don't like these bins. So I'm going to ask it to show me just one level at a time, or maybe half a level at a time, how many students are making that amount of growth. So I'm going to click over here on Configure Chart, and I'm going to adjust the bins to say I want a certain size of bin. I want the bins to be, we'll say 0.5. So I'll type in 0.5 into that little box and then click out of it, and I can see that the chart has been adjusted to show me how many students are making between 0 and 0.5 levels of growth, between 0.5 and 1 levels of growth, and so on in increments of 0.5. And that is a very normal distribution. Wow. All right. The other thing I want to make sure that I do is use my filters over on the left here to make sure I'm looking at students who are currently still classified as English learners. I would want to exclude maybe my monitoring students from this. So I'd click on ELML status and I'll say I definitely just want the ELML students, and then click done. You can access other filters here. So perhaps I want to look at just grade level. So maybe I want to look at just my 5th graders. And so I can see for 5th graders, they tend to be on the higher side of growth. That's good news. I can also group using this group by option on the top left, and maybe I want to group by school or by teacher, or by teacher by grade level, something like that. And then if I like what I see, let me expand this chart a little bit, make it bigger by just pulling on the bottom. If I like what I see, I can click and download this chart as an image and save it and use it for other things. And I can go up here where I originally chose speaking level growth, and maybe now I want to switch to listening level growth. So I can do that and then configure again the size of my bins to 0.5. And I can see for my current MLs, for anyone who is a 5th grader, a lot of students are falling into the category of actually of gaining between 0 and 0.5 levels in their listening level. So interesting data to look at. Let me know if you have any questions about accessing these charts in Ellevation. You can reach me at brooke.anderson@jordandistrict.org. You can also reach out to your language and culture specialist at the district level and ask them any questions about Ellevation as well.